Hi, I'm Jen Martin, and I'm going to define the short and sweet of what I think health is. I like to look at it as a bubble, and it is even a quartered bubble because it has your physical well being, it has your emotional, mental well being, it has your spiritual well being, and I like to include socioeconomic well being. I also look at it backwards. I start at the socioeconomic and go to the emotional, mental, then your spiritual and your physical. I think that, excuse me, chew. Oh, pardon me. I think that when you have a good financial base, you are more likely to have a good mental awareness and uh, that well, I don't know that that necessarily leads to a good spiritual health, but when you can focus on things that are bigger than you, um, I think that that helps your spiritual well-being. I think that whether you ground yourself in meditation or prayer, that helps that spiritual well-being. And then overall, those three combined will help you have a balanced physical well-being. So I'll start with that socioeconomic well-being that I spoke of. And again, I think that when you have your finances in order, when you have a job that you feel is secure, and I say feel because we all know what the economy is like today, but when you have a sense of well being in your finances, you can feel secure enough to have a good state of mind. You're not so likely, anyway, in my opinion, to allow your circumstances take you over, but you more likely control them. So, you're not just saying, that just happened to me, but you're saying, okay, this happened, and now this is what I need to get through it. So I think that financial well-being helps us have a stronger grasp on what it takes to get through things. Although we know that finances shouldn't be everything, in our world, in our society, it makes a huge difference in our health because then we can afford things like good health care. We can afford to go to the dentist to take care of, just even if it's a general cleaning. All of those things help our emotional and mental well being because we feel better about ourselves. So when our finances are good, we are probably even buying foods that are better for us. We're probably not consuming a lot of alcohol. We are more than likely exercising, even if it's just a 30-minute walk, every night or every other night. Taking care of yourself physically or financially is a great way to lead into good emotional health. And that emotional health, again, comes from maybe your spiritual health, like I said, meditation or prayer. That is something that when you can see the bigger picture and notice that it's not all about you, then your mental health is clear and you're able to think more fully, if you will, because you're thinking of what you can do to perhaps make somebody smile, or, of course, whatever it takes to focus on your job and our studies. We have to do our studies. We're going to be healthy students. We're going to be healthy stewards of those finances and our mental well being, which leads to our physical health. Our physical health, of course, is just the most important because without our physical well-being, we're not going to have longevity. We're not going to be alive. So, there goes vitality and longevity out the window. But anyway, that bubble is physical well-being, spiritual well-being, mental, emotional well-being, and socioeconomic well-being. And that is my definition of health, having those four quarters in balance with each other, always making sure that we are secure in our home, again, with the finances, then leading to a good emotional, mental state with our spiritual life intertwined in there, and overall physical health. So stay healthy.